We finally got the shift at this point here. We got that shift. So what I now want is a retest at this point here. Then we can buy this. Yeah, because you can clearly see now the market has turned from bearish to bullish. So this is now what I expect from this pair. Uh, I expect this pair. Let me just do this. I expect this pair to give me a nice break here, and then I can look for my buys. Nice retest, then I can look for my buys here. This is what I can do with this pair based of what it has shown me. Even though the retest was just a weak rejection. I would even love if it can have another deeper pullback at this zone one more time. Yeah, just to be safe, so I can know, okay, this week is already filled, so there's no need of the market going back again. Because this is a risky, it's a nice trade, but it's also a risky one because the market can easily make another weak fill to the downside, then go up, and you don't want that. So but we'll see. Because these two are going up. You can even see the British pound is going to gain. Because again, British pound, Australian dollar is probably going to do the same thing. But we'll see. And I have Australian JPY. This is the pair again I was looking for last week. I've been looking for buys on this pair since I think the first week of October. Yeah, I've been looking for buys here, but just didn't get the retest. I got the retest, but it was a way deeper pullback. At least it left the daily still bullish, and this nice pin bar formation. So, the most legit trade we can have is that nice wick, and then we can have the full body candle after that. Something like this. This is what the daily can probably do for us if it's going to go up. Yeah, so this is the other reason why I'm having that confidence of buying GPP JPY, because you can clearly see even here buying at this point, because if you look at this pair here, it's already, these things are already moving the same, and you can see it's already at this level I'm looking for buys. So but this one is just way more cleaner. AUD JPY compared to AUD JPY and GJ, but we'll get to that when removing some. Then next, I have USD JPY. I was looking for the same thing to happen in USD JPY, and you can see a clean retracement. And now what I need is, let's jump to the forward time frame to see what's going on. So you can see the forward time frame as well had this nice engulfing. You can see right there where this nice engulfing candle. That's 4 hour nice, but the 4 hour is still bearish though. So this is us buying based off the daily being bullish and the weekly being bullish, because the other two, or the other pair, the other time frame is still bearish. But the 1 hour has this nice slight shift. So the best way we can go about this is waiting for this nice retracement at this point. Then we can look for the buy. Uh, the buy is going up. Yeah, this is on the 2 hour time frame, but you see it's a bit more cleaner on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, there you go. So you can see this is the point where we look for our entry. Once market retraces to the zone here, then I can look for the buys here at this point here. But what I would like this market to do is, even though I would take this might be a B trade because the 4 hour was still bearish. But what I would want is the 4 hour to be bullish. So meaning this trade will be very, very, like, will be safer for us once we enter at this point and watch it break above this point. Because once it breaks above this point, then we all know, okay, now if the market breaks above this point, you can just have that slight retracement, then another push to continue going up. So this is a nice trade actually. It's a very nice trade. But we just see as well. Then I have cat JPY, and if you've noticed, if you've been following my videos, you can see I've been waiting on this trade the longest, and right now, uh, you can see it had the break. It's about to have that 4 hour break. So you can clearly see for me that this thing is doing the same thing. Cat USD JPY is somewhere here. I want you guys to follow me. It's somewhere here. And what I'm looking for USD JPY is that break. I'm saying once it breaks this point, you can see, once it breaks this point, then I'll be safe. But for AUD JPY, I'm taking my first buy when this break and retest happens. And look at AUD JPY. The same thing, you can clearly see, not this one, cut JPY. You can clearly see that's the thing I'm looking for, the break and retest of this pair. So it's, you see, it's literally the same. All you have to see is just pay bit attention, because once you see it, you can unsee it. So AUD, USD JPY, AUD, USD JPY and CAD JPY, they are going the same direction, but USD JPY might have the first move first, because you can see it's already at this point. But once it breaks this position here, this point, then this pair will be ready, because you see now the CAD JPY will have that break and will have that retest at this point here. In short, let me just make this easier for you. This card JPY is if it was USD JPY, it's somewhere here. If you can try to pay attention, it's somewhere here. Let me now use this pen. Oh, you see, it's somewhere here as well. Then card JPY is somewhere there. You see, so it's like we're waiting for that break retest for the 4 hour to go bullish, then we can buy. So it's, if I wake up and find the market is at this point, cool, I'll still take the buy, because the 4 hour will just go bullish for me, which is fair for me and even better. So that's what I'm trying to say is, it's just based on how when you spend more time on the charts, you get to know all these things and see which pair is where the market is and what it's trying to do. Then the next trade I have is AUD USD. Uh you can clearly see I'm looking for sales. And interestingly, let me just put on the daily time frame. So you can see on the daily time frame, what did I do? You can see on the daily time frame what happened. I've been catching nice trades with this pair, and I lost a lot of. This is the pair where I've lost the most, and I've made the most again. Because you can see all this wave, I got this nice buys, and here I'm about to catch this sale. I think I was caught a sale somewhere. I don't know. I think in August, somewhere here. Yeah. So here is this what the market has done for us. Let me just do this. Let me just remove this thing here. So uh, as you can see here, let me remove this as well. This daily pair, this daily time frame right now is very much bearish. Even though it didn't retest at this point, still it broke below and had that nice wick and closed below this other daily structure point. And this is probably a weekly position, a weekly OG level where you'd look for sales. And you can see how market has been uh has been bouncing. So what is the how are we going to go about this? If I may just try to give it just look at the market first for a second and see where what are you going to do. So this is even more cleaner than all these pairs I've been analyzing, because why already I have this nice engulfing candle, and once you see this engulfing candle, once you see this engulfing candle, you can see that once you see this engulfing candle, you can see that the market will test this zone, and the the let me use the forward time frame so you don't get confused. So the forward time frame has done nice things as well. So you can see we are having try to forget about this. You can see we had this nice break, nice retest, nice what, nice engulfing, right? Yes, this is last week. So you get your first sell there and you put your stop loss right above this and you take profit right below here. So see what happened. Market even gave you another chance to re-enter. You can clearly see after this evening star formation right there. And now what has the market done? It's just back on this position. Then what do I need? I just need a nice 4 hour engulfing candle to add on the sell and continue going down because already the daily has given me a nice strong confirmation. Why? By engulfing this previous daily structure point. And this is a double top. If you can see it, you can see we have this one, then we have this other one. So this is also an M pattern. Yeah, it won't always be clear, but you just have to see it. And once you see it, you won't unsee it, I swear. Yeah, so this is what I'm expecting now. I just expect that nice 4 hour engulfing candle, then I will sell, which is the next 4 hour when the market opens. But if I miss that, still I'll have a chance, I'm sure, because we can clearly see the 1 hour time frame is now bullish. Then I can just go on the 30 minutes time frame and wait for these two things to happen. If we can get that nice, let me put this here. If I can find the market, uh, either if the market can give me this, I'm still okay with this sell. Or if the market can make a further push to the if it can make something like this is even okay for me. So once I find that shift and retest, then I will sell as soon as the market opens. So it really depends on where at which position I'll find this market, but I'm strongly looking for sales on this pair as well. And it's a very clean, easy trade that can give you a nice 1 to 2 easily without doing anything. You don't even need this 1 to 3, just need a nice 1 to 2, and that's enough, I'm sure. Because it can really give you a nice 1 to 2 all the way up to here. You see, just somewhere here. This is a nice 1 to 2 at this point here. And you're out of the trade if you want. Yeah. So this is a very nice setup. Just have to give it a bit more time to make that opportunity for us. And let's go to the next trade. We have GPP USD. I was looking for sales last week and I couldn't just get them. And this is not where I had another the I this was how my structure points were. I had another point at this level here. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, here. So I was waiting for what did I do? So I was waiting for this nice shift. I was waiting for this nice shift, but it didn't happen and market just went up and I saved myself from having a very huge loss. So uh now the market can do two things for me. If it wants me to participate in this buy for GBP USD, I need that clear retest then sell to then sell. Or here retest then sell then this is the only way we can go about this. This is on the daily time frame. Yeah. Oh, I need the next tomorrow to have a nice to close with a nice daily candle below this. Then I might sell. I might look for sales on GBP USD because you can clearly see, even though the 4 hour is very much bearish now and the daily is bearish, the weekly is bearish, still I need that nice formation of price to give me a better odd for me to participate in this trade because it's a very clean trade, but if we're not careful, we might even be stopped out. And if I can catch a nice sale here, my take profit is all the way down here. If you can clearly see this, once I catch a nice clean sale at this point. So I'm just a bit patient with it and I'll see how what the market will do for me. Then I will simply take the sale. But this is a very clean setup. Then I have NZD-USD. Remember, we are waiting for that retest, didn't get it. So for now, I'm still waiting on that retest. Then a USD card, I was waiting for that same retest at this point, couldn't get it. And I was so scared that the market might even retrace all the way back here. But this is now fine because the weekly has even has even pushed further higher. So this has even given me much it has even given me a lot of confidence because now I know that okay, it just needs that retest at this point here. Since it has already pushed further up because I was expecting it to probably maybe come all the way down here, but uh now we just have to wait for it to give me that nice retest, then I'll sell, I guess. So we'll see what will happen then. I'll probably participate on the sales as on the buys. Can't get this fixed, just give me a minute. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm waiting for, this nice break and retest to then buy. But for me personally, I would want it to come back here. Yeah, I would prefer buying at this point than here. Because this only has one point that's being respected, and for me, it just doesn't sit right, even though the risk to reward is okay. So I still prefer a deeper retracement here on the weekly bias though. But on the daily bias, you can catch a small is a light sell, a light buy from here just up to the same point here and you come out because this has to have this deeper pullback here for it to buy further. So that's it for last week. Now let me go through on the on pairs I'm looking at this week and you can see which ones will likely trade. So among all these, I have only three new pairs. I have USD CHF. You can clearly see it has broken below the daily structure point and it's given me that retest. Uh, so you can now ask why am I not buying? Because this pin bar is also on these pairs like GBP card. You can see, but I'm looking for buys there. But why am I looking for sales here? Because even if it shows me that candlestick, doesn't mean I have to do exact unless if my bias was buying, then I might look at this as an advantage. But in this case, it means nothing to me. All I need is that retest at this point here. At this point here, then I'll look for my sales. Yeah, let me try to put on the weekly time frame. So again, if you see on the weekly time frame, there is this head and shoulder, even though it's not that clean, but you can see we have the left head, right, and even though we have all these weak rejections, still you can see the previous weekly candle closed with a strong engulfing, bearish engulfing candle. So I expect this to have a further push this week. Yeah. Then GBP card. I'm looking for buys. Same way I'm still expecting GBP and AUD to buy further. The only bad part of this is I'm buying at the all-time high of this market. You can clearly see it. So if it's me buying my first take profit have to be just at this previous structure point because I don't know if the market will respect it or will continue going up. So if the market comes back at this point, uh, then we'll simply catch that buy. Yeah, and this is not bad if you look at it, then can catch that nice buy and target a nice one to, I don't know if it's a two. It's a nice one to 2.6. This is okay. Yeah, so then I have AUD, Euro USD. I have Euro USD. This is on the forward time frame. There is the same thing that AUD USD is trying to do, selling, because you can see we have this left head, right shoulder, nice break, retest, and even though it didn't give me this nice, it didn't give, if this was an engulfing candle, I would have even entered as soon as the market opens, but this is still okay with me. Right now. I might just wait for this 2 hour time frame to even go bearish, as I think it's even already bearish. You can clearly see it's bearish now. Yeah. So I'm waiting for this break, retest to then sell. This is a very clean setup. Uh, even on the week, even though the weekly is still bearish, this is a light counter day trade. People might say this is choppy, but this is all price action. If you just chop it down, because you can see on the daily time frame what's going on, that the market is clearly trying to push below based off the fact it's been trying to go up, but the market is failing, and now the daily is bearish. The 4 hour will be bearish, so we can catch a light day trade here to this point. It's risky, but it's a very clean trade as well. Yeah, so now these are the pairs I'm looking at. So we have to choose how many will participate